Okay, guessing everything's working. Hello, Justin. Hello, Anissa. Hello, Rand. I feel bad I haven't gotten to, like, every song that's in the music channel. I want to listen to everything everyone sends. My day's been pretty good, Rand. I've actually been awake for a large portion of it so far. I've almost been awake for 12 hours! Imagine that! I am decently tired, but I don't care. I want to stay awake longer. I'm on, like, my third cup of coffee in, like, the past 3 hours. Yeah, I am slowly getting to everything that's there. Keyword being slowly. I got to the 2 things Rand sent through. I've already heard the track that Red sent, so I'm not re-listening to it. I mean, I probably should. I need to get to the one AI sent. And then the one Anissa sent, and yeah. Fair enough. Hello, Quino. Right, it was Ricardo. That's what you wanted me to call you. I think I'm just gonna start with some turf war, because I'm honestly, where I'm so tired, I'm feeling a little rusty. So I'm gonna just start with some turf, and I'm gonna feel bad about it, but I'm gonna use the blaster, because that's what I think I might use. Doesn't mean I might not still like it. I mean, I listen to quite a few songs that are entirely in Japanese, and I still like those. The 2 things I shared there are, like, those 2 are the people that got me very much so interested in learning the shamisen. Also, is this an entirely Japanese lobby? Am I the Gaijin? Am I the only Gaijin? Oh, I am. Oh, no. I don't exactly feel bad for using the blaster anymore. I am gonna be focused. Yeah, I wish I could help with that. What is the team doing? They're just back this way-ish. Oh, so many bubbles. Ah, jeez. I will booyah that. We work together. Ow. I feel like I'm letting this team down. I don't know where that person went. Okay. Jeez. Hey, looks like we won. Maybe. No. Looked like a victory. Guess not. I really want to learn how to play the shamisen. Which looks like it would be such a simple instrument, but from just watching Key and Key play, it is not simple. I'm legitimately worried I would not have the dexterity to actually play it. But I still want to learn. Yeah, welcome to Japan O'Clock, the Turf War room. I still feel like I let the team down. And yeah, Rand, I think you can pay with Nintendo cards, because they just add currency to your account. And you can buy the online service via the Switch store, so... I still feel like I'm getting a bit sick, but I don't care. Oh, jeez. Need turf. Oh, darn it. So bad at this. I keep forgetting that barricade is there because it goes invisible and my brain's just like, well, if it's invisible, it doesn't exist. I should really at some point, like, track down, like, a good blaster and just watch how they play. Ow. To try and get better, because I think I've reached about the peak I'm gonna reach trying to play the blaster without doing that. Nice. No. I still really wish Splashdown was better. Like, would it really be so bad if it survived a little better? Like, would that be so bad for the metagame? If Splashdowns could actually go off half the time. Ow. Alright, Anissa. I once again feel like I let the team down. I know I need to try jumping to the sides more. Being more mobile. It's just hard to get that through to my brain because I'm used to the undercover where all I have to do is just kind of walk to the left and right. I don't need to do any jumping. Jumping's hard. And also, Rand, if you're still there, and if you were wondering why earlier, I mentioned I was listening to the songs through my crappy speakers, is because I was actually, while I was listening to music, I was also working out a bit, because I'm trying to lose weight. I can't wear my headset while I'm doing that, so... Well, I mean, I could, it just, wouldn't end well. I've done it before, and I tend to end up getting a bit tangled in its cord. Hello, Average. Yes, Spook Month. It is a very good month. For the spooks. Ow. The spooks and spoops. Ow. Well, I took the arrow spray with me. That is a lot of special power up. No idea what that does for Curling Bomb Rush, but you do you, Japanese player. It probably does something pretty competent. Can't believe I whiffed that so much. What just fell? Something fell. Sounded like an old soda can. I don't know how I just beat that Dually Squelcher, but I did, so I'll take it. Ow. Oh, okay, I see where the soda can fell. Don't know why it fell, but I see where it fell. Probably some bug. I live in a basement, so there is just bugs. There's no way around it. They just exist here. Killed the sniper. Died to the dual squelcher. Well, dually squelcher. It's not a dual squelcher. It's just pretending to be one. Ow. I tried. Excuse me. Fair enough. I'll have to remember to actually stream TF2 again at some point soon. I've been just really busy with Cube World because I love that game. I mean, I love TF2, but I've played significantly more TF2 than Cube World. And that's why I'm playing more Cube World for streaming than TF2, is because it's still pretty new to me. Alright, Justin. Still don't know how I've managed to get into a Japanese Turf War server. Well, connection, I should say. I have no idea how this happened. It just has. I am still very much in the position of I feel bad. Because I feel like I'm costing these poor Japanese players matches. Though, with the Halloween mode on, that does mean my Seal Mask Engineer is complete again. Because nothing is more evil and menacing than the Seal Mask Engineer. Well, that was almost tragic. If I had died a little bit later, I would have lost my special entirely. Welcome back, Anissa. Welcome to Steph tries to play at the level of Japanese players and is failing miserably. Out of ink. I should have recovered a little more ink first. I'm really missing my ink recovery. I feel like I should try this the blaster with my run speed stuff. Maybe at least like my run speed shoes. That way I have the 3 subs of ink recovery. Welcome back, Justin. Those dually squelchers have realized if they get in my face, I can't hit them. This is the problem with spending too long in one lobby for me, is I have so many weaknesses through just bad play habits, and players start to pick up on that. Like those dually squelchers. They have learned that if they get in the Gaijin's face, he cannot do anything. Silly Gaijin. I mean, I'm scoring decently on splats, and I'm turfing pretty okay for a blaster, so I suppose I'm not doing too bad. But I'm still doing pretty bad. can only imagine those dually squelchers are like, oh, BN, that must be a friend of this silly Gaijin. Maybe they're better. I'm making them out to be like this epic villain. Though they could probably guess the people with English names would probably be friends of the guy with the English name. Or at least English-seeming name. Yeah, they're still on the enemy team. I want to make it my goal to splat them more than they splat me. Off to a good start, but it wasn't them that splatted me. It was the blobber. Hello, AI. Welcome to Steph has somehow found his way into a Japanese lobby. And Anissa and Justin are here too. Ow. Died to the blobber again. Still pretty tied up. Traded with him. Okay. Hello, Nautilus Man. I can do this! Oh geez, that is a lot of suction bombs. Okay, I'm one splat up on them now. No! Darn it! I died to them, so now we're tied up again. Aha! One up, yet again. Darn it. I thought that was friendly ink. Ah. Ah, two up! I will defeat my rival! I feel mean, because I am kinda targeting them. 3 up! Definitive victory! I splatted them 3 more times and they could splat me! I did not, AI. If my computer was better and the game didn't take up so much space, I would potentially stream it. But my computer does not have enough RAM for that. I mean, let's face it, my computer struggles with Cube World at times. I need a better computer. I need to upgrade my computer is what I need. I have not played either Destiny game. Because I I never had any interest in the original Destiny. And I got the second one for free because it was being given away on Battle.net for free. And it just takes up way too much space. Yes! 1 up already. I apologize if I end up splatting you a lot, Blaze. I am literally targeting Dually Squelchers. That is all I'm watching for. Yes! I'm still 1 up on them. Oh. Alright, Anissa. No! I'm null with them now. No, I'm 1 down. No! I will defeat my rival if it is the last thing I do! I play with motion. Oh geez, I just really offset my gyroscope doing that. Never flail with motion. You will offset your gyro. Ow. I actually don't think I've splatted you yet, Justin. So, I mean, I haven't exactly bullied you. Now I have! Now I know I have. I just saw the Dually Squelchers. Ow. Fair enough. Welcome back. No, they backed up too much. Okay, so I'm still +2 on them since I started keeping track. They are really good, though. Like, jeez. Well, it ain't my fault you were right in my face with Dually Squelchers. I think you also are wearing similar clothing, too. I can't be certain. Alright, Justin. I still don't know how I'm here. Like, what did I do to have Nintendo go, yeah, connect to Japan? Like, I'm surprised I'm not lagging. Like, does Nintendo just think I'm this good? Because I'm not. I am most certainly not. they leave? I think they left! Ow. I need a new nemesis now. Why would you use that there? Ow. Oh. Ooh would be an interesting way to curse at people. You just walk up to someone you don't like and just go, ooh! It's like, what? What is happening? What is going on? Well, that's about how I expected that to go for them. I kind of expected to, you know, actually... So bad at this! So bad at this. Okay. Oh. I think I did better at the end there. I was kind of just focusing. I mean, I tend to say KK. But that's partially because my older sister, one of the nicknames she has is K. So it feels weird saying just K, so I say KK. Wait, I thought Justin was stepping away. Justin is Blaze, isn't he? I'm confused. Boop indeed. Yeah, it's Dooley Squelcher's Justin! You said you were going! I don't know if he's even still able to hear. Maybe he was just going to like a different stream or something. I don't know. But just wanted to still try and kick my butt. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Oh, I missed that through all of the uwoos, I guess. I apologize. It was probably while I was hyper-focused. That would explain it. Ow. Yeah, I must report. I managed to get Robotic playing a Five Nights at Freddy's game. Yeah, I see that now. Like, I saw you saying that you said you could stay. Saying that you said, because I certainly didn't see it originally. I managed to get her playing Pizzeria Simulator. She has been going through throwing every animatronic back into the alleyway. I can't blame her. It's what I did my first playthrough when I had... Or at least, I should say, it'd be what I do when I do my first playthrough. Yeah, I'll actually work my words right. Because it just seems like the smartest thing to do while learning all of the just BS sounds. Ow. Oh, this team had a disconnect. Oh, jeez. When did that happen? Ow. Jet Squelcher. Yeah, I think I got her interested by having her listen to all of the voice lines from Ultimate Custom Night. Yeah, but a fair few of them were day stream watchers. And I have not been awake during the day for a long time. Plus, I'm super worried that once I go back to doing day streams, like, notifications are just gonna die again. Because that was a thing. And it's a thing that YouTube still hasn't changed, so... It's a little sad. Like, if... I think... YouTube says it's every 24 hours if you have more than 3 notifications go out. But... it honestly feels like it's every 48 hours. If you have more than 3 notifications go out, they just stop sending out more notifications. Because that's the only reason I can think of as to why my night streams stopped being notified. Like, the notifications stopped going out. And then the day streams stopped going out. And then it's like, I need notifications, YouTube. That's where a lot of my viewers come in from. When they see the YouTube notification. Because most people tend to live on YouTube. I am one of those people. I quite often don't ever have YouTube closed unless I'm streaming. Ow. Eh, we don't need a new group. The group just keeps growing. I mean, for all intensive purposes, for all you guys know, I could very well live on YouTube. I could be a robot, for all you guys know. Just a very advanced robot. Though, you know, nothing like that would actually be designed in Canada. It would be designed in Japan. Maybe that's why I'm so interested in Japan. Yeah, Canada just does not have the robotics scene for that. Which is sad. Ow. I do not. Nah, nobody can replace you, Anissa. Nobody can replace any of you guys. I mean, I didn't get it. I thought you were just making a play on my name. Given Steve is a fairly common nickname for my name. Yeah, no one can replace any of you, because you're all my friends. Ow. I say that as I die. Yep, Justin, you can join Brave. We take everybody. Just add a BN to your name and ta-da. You can do it fancy like I have and put brackets, or you can just put a BN. And then ta-da, you are a Brave newbie now. Ugh, yawning. I could probably go buy pink lasagna if I really wanted to. Very few people probably understand that reference. Well, I say that, it's from a decently popular show, so maybe a fair few people understand that reference. We have beacons! Beacons? Beacons? Oh, they're bad beacons. I was excited for a second. I saw the beacons. Now I'm very sad. Pink lasagna is sad. So, I mean, technically it's not the right spelling of Steven. Ow. I should have just activated my special. He would have just dodge rolled back, but it would have saved me. And if he would have splatted me still, I would have saved a bit more of my special. You know, a lot of fans of that show are probably of the opinion that more people need a pearl in their life. But I think more people need an amethyst in their life. Ow. Hello, Retros. Could just for this one, keep it PG. This is an E for everyone game. Ow. I was trying to splat him still. Darn it. Ow. Good luck with that, Retros. Good luck with Hollow Knight. My advice, use a guide. Hollow Knight is an incredibly difficult platformer that involves bugs. Lots of bugs. They are very cute. I mean, some of them aren't cute, but a lot of them are cute. I've not played it myself. Robotic wants to make me play it. I think she just wants to see me suffer. It is incredibly difficult. Oh, jeez. Ow. I thought my team had my back. But they didn't. These nerds didn't have my back at all. Ow. Fair enough, Justin. I don't have that equipment. I want it, but I don't have it. And I don't have the muns for amiibos. I apologize, Anissa. I had to do it. I really want the witch outfit. It's so cute. Ow. I have a bunch of little amiibo cards, but I splash downed and killed you while you were typing, as well as almost killed 2 of your teammates that were trying to kill me and were huddling around your AFK corpse. I always feel bad when I splat anybody when they're not clearly actively playing. But if I didn't splash down, I probably would have died. Why did I do that? Brain, why did... I just basically announced where I was going. I am very smart. YouTube icons take a little bit to update. Well, I had the most splats of the team, so, you know. Physical amiibos, I only own 2 of. I have Tom Nook and Samus. I mean, you've missed me being kind of bad with a blaster. And you may have missed me ending up in a Japanese turf war server. Anissa's here, too. Ugh. I should really stop drinking this coffee. I've drank so much I'm starting to legitimately feel a bit ill from drinking coffee. She got more. I should really stop going the exact same way every time. No. That was almost slightly less lame. Nah, I'm not gonna chill in the spawn. I'd be in the spawn way too long at that point. Okay, have my splashdown. That's what I wanted. Ow. Alright, Nautilus. Have a good night. Worth it! You will get you will get very stuck if you don't use a guide. The game does not tell you essential information. Quite honestly, the people who beat the game without a guide probably beat it multiple times with one first. Thing is, most games tell you all the information you need to know. Hollow Knight doesn't. I know this from listening to Robotic play through it. She got through literally most of the game, but then got just completely stuck. Because there was information the game had not told her. I apologize for spooping you, Anissa. It was not my intention. Though I am a blaster, it's kind of an unintended side effect of being a blaster. Alright, Anissa. Yep, go right ahead, Rand. Feel free to put it in a general or random. Wherever you think it would fit the most. See, Retros, the thing is, the thing the game doesn't tell you is an essential part of your moveset that you need to know to be able to explore and figure other things out. I'm not gonna say what it is because I'm kind of a jerk like that. Ow. Yeah, I have too, but I think you're kind of missing the point of what I've been saying. Ow. I swear I hit you twice. How did you not explode? Probably lag. Ow. I'm just saying, you will get stuck. Ow. Alright, I shall take a peek later. If, well, I say later. Probably tomorrow, honestly. Just given the fact that I'm probably just gonna fall asleep after the stream ends. The stream might also end up being a bit on the shorter side tonight, because I am just that tired. I fell asleep at like 8 AM and woke up at noon. Ow. Alright, Nautilus. I'm gonna aim for like 3 hours for this stream. At the very least. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to manage much longer than that. I'd like to manage longer, but... And I'm gonna try for longer, but I'm aiming for 3 at the minimum. Yeah, GG's. I feel like I'm getting progressively worse. At the map rotation, I'm probably gonna switch to doing like League or something like that. I don't know. Assuming League isn't Clam Blitz. I mean, after the rotation, if it's not Clam, yeah. I mean, rotation's in like an hour, so... I just really don't feel like playing Clam Blitz while I'm this tired. Because I know the game mode makes me a bit salty. And when I get tired, my brain's filters stop turning off. And I don't want to get too salty. Darn it. Like, is it Rainmaker next or right now, Anissa? Well, I suppose RN is right now. I'm not good at youth. What's coming up next? If you don't mind letting me know. Ow. Yeah, it just took my brain a second. Oh, yawning. I probably would have napped earlier, but I was talking with Robotic, and we haven't really had the chance to talk much lately, so I didn't want to take a nap. Ow. Alright. That's not bad. Map rotation is in about an hour. Well, 55 minutes. 54 minutes. To be exact. Ow. Ran out of ink. Yeah. Brain, stop yawning. It's more, stop wanting to yawn. Hey! Splat to end it. Jeez, I might not even make it to the map rotation. Ugh. I just went to take another sip of my coffee, even though I know I should stop drinking it, because it's making my stomach hurt. And I tipped the cup and my wrist just went full tip. Like my muscles just went, yeah, no, we give up. We're just going full force. Don't care. This is what happens when I don't get much sleep. Yawning. I normally sleep like from, at least recently, I've been sleeping from like 8 a.m. And then for the past couple days, I've been waking up, going to sleep at about 8 a.m. still, but waking up around noon. And then taking a nap again later in the day. And my body is not liking the fact that I didn't nap. I don't know. Break the mold. Be a guy in a sexy costume for once. I know there was a thing on Imgur earlier that was like, your Halloween costume is sexy, whatever the last thing you Googled was. So for me, it would literally be sexy how to manually change time on Discord. Spoiler, you can't manually change time on Discord. And my Discord is derped. It is not displaying the right time. Which kind of sucks, because it means I never exactly know when things are posted. When I'm looking for my desktop, anyway. Doesn't mean you can't dress up. Halloween is like the day for just getting away with cosplaying as really anything you want. I am probably gonna do my standard Halloween outfit and just go for a walk. Really wish Robotic was here. I would give her one of my spare trench coats and we'd go together. So you'd just be sexy Link's Awakening. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez! Well, it's about time I died. See, that's why you be sexy Link this year. Just get the Breath of the Wild Sheikah outfit for Link and wear that. I am fully joking if you can't tell. Though if you want to dress up like that, go ahead. Ow. When did I take... I stubbed my toe on ink, didn't I? I actually also didn't do anything last year for Halloween. I wanted to, but I was too depressed. I could not build up the motivation to do anything. I ate candy. That's about all I did. Because we always buy far more candy than we need. Yes, you would be, Justin. That actually wouldn't be so hard. You just need to, you know, take cardboard and cut it out so that it has, like, hourglass curves. And ta-da! Like, cut it into the shape of a Game Boy, and ta-da, you're, you know, sexy Game Boy. Konnichiwa, Ashikun. I can't say much more in Japanese, but... I'm learning. still really need to get back to my studies at some point. Ow. Yeah. I was typing something. Eh. Ow. Just in case they don't understand English, I should probably try and say that I don't speak Japanese well. But that will need to wait till after this so I can actually do it. If you can understand me and would like to save me the embarrassment, Ashikun, you could just say that you understand what I'm saying to some degree. Yeah, they are really good. This Bamboozler is very good at what he does. Ow. Yeah, night, Retros. Have a good night. It's probably already gone. Didn't hear that. But I may as well just get this bit of turf. Let's see if I can remember how pronunciations work, and this is gonna sound so broken to them if they are still here. Watashi wa hanasu no ga nigate desu. Hopefully that made sense to them. I think that roughly means I'm not good at speaking. I'm trying. Hooray! Guess enough people left. If you had mentioned Anissa, you might have mentioned. I just didn't notice. I would have backed out and found a different turf lobby. I mean, my arch nemesis is gone. I have no reason to stay here. I never know. I can't say I never know. I'm worried tonight that people say things and I'm just missing it because I am so tired. But I'm trying my best in both noticing the chat and speaking Japanese to that Japanese viewer. if they're even still here. I might have put all that effort into actually speaking some Japanese for nothing. Ow. I'm gonna try and do that anytime, like, a viewer of a foreign language comes in that I know at least basic vowel structure. I'm going to attempt to at least tell them I cannot speak their language in their language. It probably sounded to them like I'm like a kindergartner. I don't care. I did my best. Ow. Oh, jeez. And that is the problem with being out of ink. With a blaster. It is very hard to get it back. Ah, jeez. Accidentally reset my gyro. Oh, jeez. I have to hold the Joy-Cons kind of crooked now. There we go. Yeah, GG. I did my best. I don't know. I didn't even look at the map, so I couldn't tell you. Cold chill. That's how I know I'm getting even more tired. Cold chills. She exploded. She exploded into a massive pool of ink. And it is now everywhere. I don't know how I survived that. Well, I know how. The Booyah Bomb. The Booyah Bomb saved me! Ow. Oh, my gyro's still off. There we go. Kind of. That's better. It's always annoying when the gyro gets, like, knocked off of its, you know, proper place. Ow. I knew there was somebody around. I just had that feeling that there was somebody watching me. I had that feely feel. Where do they even keep coming from? Splat Pro, why did you not capitalize? You're a Splat Pro and they're a Flingza. That Splat Pro needs to be more brave. Oh, Ashia. That's a song, isn't it? Frickin' Flingzas! Ow. Guys! It's just a Flingza, please! How have you not capitalized? It's just a Flingza. I have all the booyahs! I legitimately only know, like, that line from the song. But I'm pretty sure it's a song. He just comes out of nowhere! Lightning fast! And he kicked Chuck Norris in his cowboy butt. I doubt anyone here knows what that's from. That's old internet right there. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store, Justin? I know that meme. It's one of the few popular memes I actually know about. Wow. Why do I always go this way? These Japanese players have learned this by now. Why do I do this to myself? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. Darn it! Ow. Dear God. Ow. I am still sad that that trailer didn't actually lead to anything. Ow. Because TF2, that's how, that's why. I know of Soup Store thanks to the YouTuber Italian Ninja. And I know of This Is a Bucket because of TF2. I was really hoping when that trailer became a thing that we were about to get basically a new PvE mode of fighting the giant bread monster. Like, how cool would that have been? Like, it's basically like a payload map, but you have to manage pushing back the giant bread monster while you're pushing the payload. It's just, that would be awesome. But Valve didn't do it. It made me sad. Yeah, GG. Like, imagine that as like a man versus machine type game mode, or more, it'd be more of a Saxton Hale type game mode. Only with an AI in control of the giant bread monster, instead of it being a player. I'm also kind of sad that Saxton Hale wasn't made an official game mode, even though it was an event and community servers just lapped it up because it's a fun game mode. There is nothing more frightening than just hearing Saxton Hale and then watching two of your teammates die. And people that don't know TF2 probably have no idea what I'm talking about. At all. But that's okay. All you need to know is that in a trailer for TF2, called Expiration Date, there is a giant bread monster that is created from the soldier teleporting a lot of bread. Defeated the Flingza. They might as well become my new nemesis. I don't think I'm getting any lag. I mean, I can always change lobbies if you want. Ow. Wouldn't be surprised where I've been in the lobby the longest that it's shifted to me being the host. Ow. Alright, Rand, have a good night. Just feel free to share them anytime, Rand. I'll get to them. It may not be immediately, but I will get to them. Yep, GG's. If you guys want me to change lobbies, I can. Actually, I might back out anyway, because I really have to use the washroom. Hello, AI. I might be dead at some point soon. I am really tired. I've stopped yawning though, but now that I've mentioned that, I'm gonna start yawning again. Yeah, I'm gonna back out because I really need to use the washroom. I shall be back in about a minute. I am back. Oh, jeez. Looks like we might have a Destiny argument starting. Oh, good. I can't moderate an argument like that because I've not played the first Destiny and I've barely played Destiny 2. I just remember hearing, like, people were not happy at one point with the first Destiny's, progression. I forget even what people weren't happy with. I just remember people weren't happy. Because it reached gaming news. And back when it was still in its life cycle was when I was actually paying decent attention to gaming news because Total Biscuit was still around. Rest in peace, Total Biscuit. He was one of the few, like, reviewer type people / games journalists I could actually watch and feel like I was actually getting a decent, like, mostly unbiased opinion. Ow. Total Biscuit had cancer and it finally caught up with him. Basically. It was a few years ago at this point. Ow. His widow runs his channel now. I've yet to poke at the channel for a while because it still makes me a bit sad to think that he's gone. Even though I never knew the guy. But he was one of, like, my inspirations to get into professional StarCraft. watching his shoutcasts and watching him play made me want to play, because he was one of the first non-Korean players I ever saw playing StarCraft well. I then found the little one through him, and White Raw, and White Raw is probably still my favorite StarCraft player. Ow. Like, honestly, my opinion on losing in video games comes from White Raw. I mean, he's just a jolly Ukrainian man who, I swear, never gets angry. Because he does very much have that mindset of, like, you know, what's the point of getting angry when you lose? It's a learning experience. There's ink fire! Out of my face, scrub! Nah, that was rude. I apologize, Squiddy. I didn't mean it. Ow. Like, legitimately, in my EVE Online bio is, like, the full quote from White Raw on, basically, loss in gaming. It just fit for EVE Online. A game where every loss is real. Really want to get back to playing EVE Online, but my subscription ran out, and I don't have the money to get another one. I also kind of don't want to spend the money on getting another one, because I'm about to lose my $10 a week income, because, well, lawns aren't gonna need mowed for much longer. I imagine I've only got another week or two before the grass really stops growing that much. Heck, I might not even have that much longer before snow starts falling. Parts of Canada are already covered in snow. Quite deep snow at that. We've actually had snow predicted here a couple times already. Because that's the Canada experience. I mean, it's not that extreme, Justin, but imagine if playing... I'm just going to use it as an easy example. I don't know if you play it or not. But imagine if you're playing World of Warcraft, and you die in that endgame raid dungeon, and all of your equipment goes away. All of the equipment you were wearing is gone now. That is the EVE Online experience. I'm out of ink. Team! Why? How are you back here? Villager! How could you do this to me, Villager? I trusted you! How could you not paint here, Villager? I trusted you! Because the world is moving towards an ice age? Rather quickly. That is legitimately what global warming is leading to. World's gonna be hotter in the summers and colder in the winters. And it's gonna eventually lead to, well, an ice age, because the polar ice caps tend to do quite a lot for keeping the world from getting too cold. Ow. It'll be an ice age. I can almost guarantee that. Us humans are a stubborn lot. We're not gonna be killed off by that. And we're gonna probably end up keeping a lot of animals alive, too. It wouldn't be the first time the Earth has experienced an ice age. Sorry, Blaze. Slash Justin. You made yourself an easy target. I mean, even if we were to, like, fully correct course on global warming, we would still hit an ice age, no matter what. The Earth was already heading towards one. We've just sped it up. The Earth seems to have this way of correcting itself. Not saying that we're not irreparably damaging it, but it does seem to have this way of correcting itself anytime things start to go really bad. Like, one of the first ice ages that we can record happened after the asteroid that knocked out the dinosaurs. Mass extinction that led to an ice age. That led to new life. Oh, hey, it's a ruby. It's only a single ruby. Those aren't very effective. Alright, AI. And yeah, I don't say all of this to be like, we shouldn't care about climate change. We should care. We should. It's just very expensive. Like, I hate that narrative that people just don't care about the Earth. People care. It's just we can't afford to be clean. Green energy is just really expensive. Alright, Justin. Ow. Ran out of ink. I mean, like, even if you look at, like, a hybrid car, it's still almost twice as expensive as just a standard gas guzzler. So why wouldn't you just buy the gas guzzler? Money is kind of a valuable thing. I know this is going to lead to a, potential controversy down the road. If people end up... Well, people will probably encounter this. I don't honestly think the world could actually adapt to being green as long as money is still a thing. We need to get to the Star Trek point of working for the good of humanity instead of working to make money so we can survive. Ow. Which is not going to be easy, because people aren't going to want to give up on the system they know, even though the system is never going to work out. Either that, or the people that are selling green energy need to lower their prices a lot. I mean, let's face it, if... Theoretically... This is purely theoretical. I don't know the actual power amounts into this. I'm not an electrician. But theoretically, you could build a solar farm for probably about $150 of just solar panel. And that's not counting the metal framework, but that's easily just made of aluminum. Aluminum is very cheap. And I base, my assumptions off of that purely because I could literally walk to the dollar store and pick up solar-powered rechargeable battery packs for phones that have, from what I understand from watching Big Clive, about 4 solar panel cells on them each, and supposedly put out 5 volts of charge. And they're 2 for $1. The battery part of them isn't important. Actually, it would be important to store the excess solar energy. But I could literally get around 300 of those and strap them all together, wire them all into the same system, and probably have a fairly efficient small solar farm. The problem is that the commercial solar panels that would be of around the same size are a few $1,000s. I mean, I get they're made bigger, but you'd figure if you can get solar panels that do 5 volts at, arguably less than 50 cents, given the products at the dollar store are 2 for $1, then, the battery itself is assumably probably about 20 cents, the solar panel 20 cents, and everything else about 10 cents. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the battery was even cheaper than that. We just really need to just have basically the companies that make stuff for like the dollar stores to make solar farms. Alright, AI. Ow. That's why, like, I don't even remember her name right now, but the girl going around talking to the governments of the world about how they need to do something about climate change. I'm honestly sure these governments would love to. If for no other reason than it would mean they could get more money. Like, but the problem is they don't have the money currently to do anything about it. Which is kind of where, as much as he was given a lot of crap for being an idiot, the US's President Bush, W. Bush, actually had the right idea, just, early, and his idea wasn't for climate change. It was just to stimulate the economy. For those who may not know, George W. Bush basically wanted to give every American citizen, I think it was either $1,000 or $5,000, just give them that much money. The reason being, if you give them money, they spend money. They spend money, money enters the economy. Money enters the economy becomes better. Money doesn't do any good if it's sitting in government banks around the world. Ow. Hello, Anissa. Welcome to me talking about economics. And climate change. Why do I always get on such weird topics? Because I'm me, that's why. But, like, legitimately, if the government, like, the governments of the big countries, like Canada, the US, the UK, Germany, France, all of them, gave every citizen enough money to buy, like, say, a hybrid car. and then offered a tax return for buying that hybrid car, giving them half the price of it back. Not only would that stimulate economies around the world, making global economies better, it would also help fight climate change. Yep, GG. Looks like one more match until the map rotation. Like, economies tend to get really bad when a lot of people have money and nobody is spending it. Which is kind of the problem a lot of countries are in right now, is because a very small portion of people hold most of the wealth and they're not spending it. Alright, Justin, have a good night. So, like, imagine if, like, every one of the big governments gave every citizen, let's say, $20,000. Now, they would have that kind of money to spend if they just saved money elsewhere. Hell, they could take the money they're already putting towards climate change and just put it towards giving everyone $20,000. Everyone like 18 and older, because if you're not 18, then it wouldn't do any good to give you that money, but, you know. Like, that would be enough to definitely get basically the start of a payment towards, you know, a energy-efficient car. Or just other energy-efficient means. Heck, with $20,000, you could basically solar power your home. Which would remove the need to have coal power plants, because every home would in theory be solar paneled and be solar powered. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yee. I'm leaving. I lied! I am going nowhere! Ow. I will give an ah! You got an ah from me. I didn't even look at the chat until now. Those are kind of old messages at this point. Ow. So bad at this. I should have moved the other way, but I always instinctually move left. Which works against me because everyone instinctually aims to the right. And moving to the left means I move to the right of people. Ow. But yeah, on top of, like, it just letting people become greener. Especially because, like, this would only work if the government's incentivized people to spend their money on green energy. Now, a lot of people are still going to just use that money to get themselves out of debt. Because they're in crippling debt. But if you incentivize people to invest in green energy by, say, giving them more money if they do, then not only would economies around the world become vastly better, the world would become a cleaner place, and in general it would just be a better place to be. Wouldn't save the world from the ice age that's coming, but it would at least slow it down, give us more time to fully prepare for it. But I should probably stop talking about economics. Yeah, GG. We gasp. AI, your score! I'm just gonna back out, because map rotation. Pretty sure map rotation's about to happening. About to happening! Brain! Please! I know we're tired, but please stop dying! My brain is just going like... It's not very... Oh, it can't trigger fish. But it's triggerfish. I'm a recon triggerfish. So Anissa, do you want to do some paraleague battles? I love this map. I love this map. Spooktober. This is such a peaceful map. Like, just the ambience. Like, I hope you guys can hear this. It is very ASMR. But I'll set up a pair lobby now. Why can't this be in League? I mean, tower control on that map kind of sucks. But, you know, I mean, I do want to turf, but I said I would do League, so... I don't want to go back on my word. That would make me a liar. And I ain't no liar. It's a good game. I don't like the bug sounds crawling in your ears. But I have really good headphones. And have always kind of had really good headphones. And it just... don't like it. But other than that, it's a good game. Nice and spoopy. I played it pirated and then got the game. Which is why it's in my Steam library, but I've not technically played it on Steam. Ow. It was kind of uncanny at first. Seeing a naked man charging at me was a bit unsettling. Ow. I did not realize I was that close to death. We have 2 snipers. Well, no. Why did you do this to us, niece? Nah. It's not your fault. I'm just teasing. This is my tower! Ow. I can only imagine how confused people who know nothing about Amnesia are. Me just mentioning a random naked man. I'll be honest, when I played, the first thing I noticed was that he was naked. Which I feel is understandable. That tends to be the first thing the brain jumps to. It's just like, oh no. No, I want nothing to do with that. Though I had also first seen the game with Markiplier playing it. Like, that was my introduction to Amnesia, was Markiplier. I honestly would have never known about the game if it wasn't for him. Same with Five Nights at Freddy's, really. I probably would have never known about the game if it wasn't for him. Because I hadn't even found Game Theory at that point, so I probably wouldn't have even found it via Game Theory because I hadn't found Game Theory yet. I only found Game Theory because of Markiplier. I'm sorry, Anissa, I couldn't kill them fast enough. Yeah, I'd suggest you'd not post the Amnesia grunt. Ow. Hello, Yakko. Are you possibly an Inkling version of Yakko Warner? The Animaniac? It is okay if you don't know what I'm referring to. I am fairly old. Aw. Would be neat. Square? Since when are Inklings square? I thought they were, you know, squid-shaped. Which is kind of like a weird triangle. With legs. Oh jeez, I got caught under the tower. This is such a close game. Oh no, 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 darn it. When I was younger, I legitimately wanted to learn how to sing Nations of the World, which is an Animaniacs song. I got decently good at it too, but I would always mess up when it sped up for the final time. Fair enough there, Yakko. Though it would be neat to have a square Inkling. They just have, like, Garnet hair, if that makes any sense. Like, if you know who Garnet is. You just have, like, box-like tentacles for their hair instead of... just a square Inkling. Pretty sure there's probably some squid out there that has that type of head style. Yeah, if you want to know what I mean and don't already know the character, just like Google Garnet Steven Universe. And That will explain immediately what I mean by Garnet Head. Ow. Ow. So bad at this. I feel like I should know what that is, AI, but I don't. Darn it. What did the Salmonoids do to you, Yakko? Don't tell me you believe Mr. Grizz's propaganda. Salmonid lives matter. Oh, jeez. I'm failing so much at this. I'm letting you all down, I apologize. Oh, the spoon is the most precious! Well, not quite. The one that collects the golden eggs is the most precious. But it's the second most precious! They're just trying to protect their eggs. Ow. You would want to protect your eggs, too. I say this as someone who's probably spent almost as much time in Salmon Run as I have in the standard game. I just imagine my Octoling just has none of Mr. Grizz's propaganda. It's just like, no, it's wrong. Oh, jeez. Ow. I don't even know what double splat you're referring to, AI. I guess I got one at some point. I am so tired, and I'm paying too much attention to the chat. That's probably why I'm playing so horribly. I'm paying too much attention to the chat. Ow. I'm a stinger hunter. It's what I do. Stingers are the causes of most worker deaths. Become a stinger hunter today. Sign up at the Octoling recruitment office. Get a free pair of Hypno Shades with every application. Ow. did? Oh. I'm not paying attention. Jeez. If I'm doing that well while I'm not paying attention, imagine how well I would do if I actually paid attention. We did, by like 1 point. I suck at squid beats. I have no rhythm. Or timing. I have not heard of Work X. Is it like Chemical X? And disconnect. But is it like Chemical X, the stuff that ended up getting knocked into the Powerpuff Girls mixture and giving them superpowers? I think that was Chemical X. I get the feeling I fully disconnected. And it's... Okay, there's Anissa. I was supposed to say, I get the feeling I fully disconnected, but it already found a match. My friend code is in the bottom left corner of the screen. And in the description. I have not, but I do know what it does. If I wanted to play Breakout, I have a little, like... The best way to put it is I have a plug-and-play arcade stick that has, like, everything Atari made as far as arcade games. So if I wanted to play it, I'd just play it on that. Have a nice arcade stick. It is a really nice arcade stick. Like, Atari makes really good plug-and-plays. Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to actually friend you, Yakko. I'm guessing you have parental controls in the way. Blech. I hate doing that on stream, so I shall copy it and try and remember for after the stream. If that is okay. I still don't understand the point of that. It's like, oh, they can't, you know, the parental controls stop you from sending friend requests, but not receiving them. Meaning, anyone that has the parental controls enabled has to post their friend code online for the world to see, and thus will probably get even more sketchy people than if they were to just be able to send the requests themselves. Ow. Like, I will never understand that. I'll never understand parental controls in the first place. To me, they just seem like an excuse for lazy parenting. If you can't be bothered to be involved with what your child is doing, why do you even care? You clearly don't care that much about your child in the first place. Ow. I'm so bad at this. I need to focus. Which is what I shall do. I just shook my head kind of hard and now my head hurts. I am smart. Can't see anything! Freaking stingrays. Alright, Yakko. I shall get to your friend request at the earliest possible time. Which will probably mean after League battles. Because we don't have enough for a quad at the moment. Or someone else joining that wants to do League battles. Then I'll get to it immediately. Because, well, that you would easily, you know, we'd have 4 then. Ow. Oh, I'm doing so bad. If I accept it after the battle, it'll disconnect me from the pair lobby. Which is annoying on my end. You might think, nah, it won't. It will. Trust me, I have been streaming for a very long time and dealing with Nintendo's annoying system. That's why I don't tend to get to front requests at, like, even, like, right in the middle of battle. Like, right now, I had enough time to get to the friend request, but it would disconnect me. And I don't understand, but I will get to it. I promise you I will get to it. Ow. That's why I said, like, if like, Anissa has to go or something, then I'll get to it right away. Just to, you know, so we could fill out the pair lobby. Or if we have another person join that wants to play. Because that would give us 4, and thus enough for a quad lobby. I just don't want to have to set the room up again, Anissa. That's the thing, I don't want to have to set the room up again. If I disconnect again, then yeah, I'll just do it right then. I'm tired, okay? Ow. Yeah, I think we've lost. Yeah, we've lost. Well, yeah, there we go. So it's not that big of a rush to accept it anyway. I'm not normally this tired. That point gal. Jeez. I feel like I should switch weapons, but I really like the blaster. I live in Canada and it's 1:24 a.m. I seem to be getting a lot of Mexican viewers lately. I like that. I like having viewers from all over the world. Feels nice. Oh hey, it's Japan o'clock. With a couple extra gaijins here. Good old Atlantic Canada. It's almost guaranteed I will be at least an hour ahead of almost everybody else. Oh boy, 2 Luna Blasters. Time to feel like the first game, boyos. Fair enough. A lot of people seem to. Now, I tend to stream Splatoon every other day. Darn it. I was trying to shoot the baller. I'm doing so badly because I'm so tired. Why did my body have to not let me fall back asleep earlier? We are getting wrecked. And I feel like it's mostly my fault. My streams tend to start around 11 PM Atlantic time, which appears to be 2 hours ahead of you. So it would be 9 PM for you. I tend to alternate between Splatoon and other games, except on Saturdays I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day. Unless I end up falling asleep and missing the stream. Otherwise, I stream literally every day. Some days it's a little later I start, but I try to get started at 11 PM my time. Nah, I'll just stick with this. Ah, thank you, Yakko. Yep, we have a Discord. It's linked down in the description. It's in amongst all those links somewhere. Let's look for the one that says Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, it's a, okay, I'm guessing you know what it is. I tend to also announce on there when I'm going live. So if YouTube's notifications ever fail you, then, you know, the Discord exists. I've only forgotten once since I started streaming, and my girlfriend covered for me. Ow. Oh, my legs hurt. I've been awake too long. Does anyone else have that happen where if you're awake too long, your legs just start to hurt? Or is that just me? Ow. Oh, I just noticed they have 2 Kensa Splat Pros. Okay. Ow. Me is my legs. Specifically my knees. Ow. How did I die that quickly? Yeah, how did I die that quickly to a stingray? That was like 5 hits. I am confused. I'll try and sit on the tower. Even though I really feel like this is not a spot I should be. Where is it you? Ow. We're almost there. We can do it, team. I've officially been awake for 13.5 hours after only sleeping for like 4. Ow. Ow. Darn it. Trying so hard. But it is really hard to focus. This is why being well rested for school is a good idea. Yeah, their Stingray was ready anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna quickly use the washroom again, so I'm just not gonna ready. I really have to use the washroom. This is what I get for drinking like 3 large cups of coffee and 1/4 of a liter of water. So I'm gonna quickly be right back. I am back. Not sure for how much longer I'm gonna be able to keep going, but... I'm gonna try to at least go until the hour. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to manage much longer. I wish I could go longer. Because I really don't want to get into the habit of going to sleep at like 2 a.m. Because that would mean short streams again. And I like long streams. But I'll fully decide at the hour. It'll depend on if I get my second wind by then. Ow. I want to at least go to the hour, or else my OCD is gonna bother me, and I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep. I say OCD. Yeah, it would bother me to not have it go to an hour. It always does. Like, legitimately, it always bothers me when my stream isn't an hour. Like, it doesn't end on an hour. Or at least close to an hour. So I'm going at least another 20 minutes. Whether you guys like it or not. So apparently, tired me is more entertaining than awake me. So, you know, there's that. I may not be as good at video games, but apparently I'm more entertaining. My throat is getting kind of sore. I'm gonna take a cough drop. Apologize for packaging sounds. Ugh, mint. It's supposed to be honey, but it's not. I don't know where companies get off calling this this honey flavored, because it is definitely not honey flavored. It is mint. Ow. Ow. I did so well in that last match. Now I'm doing horribly. Yeah, we lose. So one good thing about ink armor, it saves you from blasters. And snipers. I blame James, bro. Nah, I don't blame anybody, other than myself. 'Cause I played terribly. I mean, yeah, they do kind of bully us. The jerks. Should go and shove my blaster in their faces and tell them what for. No one booyah'd back. I'm sad now. I don't have the motivation to keep fighting. So no one booyah'd. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. But I'm fading away. I don't know that song, like, at all. I don't know where that Splat Pro went either. He's somewhere. He probably died. Ow. Why should I go that way when no one booyah? I don't think anyone booyah. I think I would remember people booyahing. That's what I live for. Ow. Ow. Fair enough. So you're gonna trademark your name. It's a good thing to do. Prevents people from using your name. Well, it doesn't, but... not unless you actually can trademark it. And your name is unique enough that you could probably get away with trademarking it. Then anyone else who wanted to name their child Anissa would have to pay you monies. Hello, Squad LMG. Hello again, Yako. Darn it! So bad at this. Yep, I saw. Ow. Well, I splatted one of them. I will add you as a friend, Yako. I will not forget. I mean, your name is unique enough, Anissa. You could probably get away with it. I probably couldn't because, well, Stephen White is a very common name. But like even just, you know, Anissa in itself is so uncommon that you'll be fine. Maybe. Should be. I don't think it's a common name at all. Your name apparently means lovable. What? I'm confused. Ow. Yeah, I just looked it up. And those people stole our name. I mean, they probably had BN first, but I don't care. They're not true brave newbies. That's more all the proof needed. That sniper just fell in the water because I point censored him. That bubble blocked my shot. That you are. It does fit. Ow. There's apparently a blog called Anissa's blog. It's clearly just your blog. So bad at this. I kind of want to click on it and see what it's like, but I'm worried it'll have sound, and I don't want sound. Who wants sound? Yeah, given if I were to search for my name, I'd get a ton of, like, you know, people with the name of Steven, and I searched your name, and, you know, I don't really find anybody with your name. I'd say yours is definitely unique. Fair enough, Yakko. I'm not sure which of those days I'll be actually playing Splatoon. I'm too tired to do the math in my head. I say math. I'm too tired to figure it out in my head right now. Well, I do have a calendar right here. So I'll be playing next Friday. Wait. No. Thursday. I have the feeling we're gonna lose. That Dynamo is getting their Booyah Bomb a lot. I am minorly skeptical of them, but it might just be they're good at being a Dynamo. But that seems too fast. Darn it. Oh jeez, I fell off the tower. Oh jeez. I slid off. No, 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 no. What? My screen? I was on the tower. I was on the tower. Like, not the grate, the tower. I am so confused. But no, it's close enough to the hour. I'm just gonna end the stream here. I am so tired. We tried. Hey, I leveled up. But for those who are watching that do not know, there is a Discord. You can join it. It's pretty cool. You can chat there. It's a pretty nice place. As I mentioned, I stream just about every night, unless I end up sleeping through it. At 11 p.m. Atlantic time, I alternate Splatoon and other games. Tomorrow will be Cube World Beta again. And just to show you, Jacko, I'm getting to your friend request right now. See? Disconnected. On the menu. This game likes disconnecting me. Yeah, I'll grab my snail. It put me out here to grab my snail. That's probably what it was, you know. It's probably what it was doing. It's like, I have 2 snails? Did I not grab my last snail? Or does it just start giving you 2 past 86? I don't know. But yeah, with that, thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for Cube World Beta. More of that. Though I think it's actually technically in its full release now. This is Cube World. See you tomorrow.